So, Daz, what exactly is Boxing Day? It's the day after Christmas where y'all get drunk, but what is it?
And then they fight each other.
I, f- I don't know the exact thing behind it, but I think it's something to do with the servants used to have
Oh,
gifts
it was
in,
something to do with the servants could celebrate, or the
yeah, something like
Is it a
that.
UK
owners
thing
would
or
give presents to the servants, or
Something like that, yeah. And that was their day to, yeah, to have off
well,
and
we should
so
celebrate it because we're all landless peasants here, so
well, I know
you
they
know,
celebrate Boxing Day.
powerless serfs. What was that, Sean?
Boxing Day is they celebrate it in Canada, but is was that a UK thing?
Yeah,
I think
Okay.
so, yeah.
Daz
I think
traditionally gets
1800s or
roaring
something,
drunk
yeah.
every Boxer Day, I think.
Yeah.
I think it's like Boxing Week now, according to
It
all the
it
stores.
it's
So
literally
I
just
think
an excuse to, yeah, to get drunk with the family.
I think
Yeah.
Daz calls it Captain Morgan Day.
Well, I had something different this year. My son bought me some apple pie moonshine,
Oh
61%.
my,
I've
oh
had
my
that before.
goodness.
It's good.
That'll get the job done.
Yeah,
do
that
they
was
Yeah.
make
good.
moonshine in the UK or is that American moonshine?
It must have been imported. They don't make that in here in the UK, as far as I know. No, but it has been it's been one of my hit lists. I've always wanted to do moonshine. The next one is the other stuff, the purple stuff. I've never had any of that as well. I
Purple?
can't remember what you call it now. Or
Not
green stuff.
absinthe.
I think it's green
Absinthe?
stuff as well.
Absinthe is green.
Absinthe. That's on my hit list as well. I've always wanted to try
Oh,
absinthe.
So
oh,
you need
that's
to
a
go to
burner.
France. You need to go to France for that. So you
I
can't get the good stuff in the US. It's made with wormwood and not the Thujaune. You need to get that from, I think France is where it's actually still legal to have it with the mild psychotropic, whatever it is that's in there.
so let's
Yeah.
switch to remote viewing for a second. So some of you may not know that Sean Mahoney here is actually a very accomplished remote viewer. We need to put are you're kind of working the targets on the side, some of them? Sean,
Uh,
I don't want to put you on the spot, but you do them once in a
I've
while,
done a
right?
couple of them, yeah, but with the time it takes to do analysis and then working full time and having kids, I haven't been doing as many as I'd
Oh,
like to.
we may need to somehow make time for you to do some of these, like once a month or something.
Yeah,
Somebody step out, have Courtney do analysis and free you up, let you.
this
When you do
this
do
group
them,
gets the best targets. I
you
mean, you
should
guys do
timestamp them.
uh,
You do timestamp. I mean, you're blind to them when they come out, right?
yeah, yeah.
Because you're not in them.
I don't know what the target is until I get your guys' sessions and it's time to do
Oh,
analysis.
oh
Yeah,
well, if you ever do those, just put a timestamp on it, and then if you get good data, it's
all right.
legal.
Yeah,
Okay.
thank you.
How does everybody feel about remote viewing these days? Is there a flux in the universal consciousness, or it was it was really hard during the Hamas war lead up? Is it quieting down? I don't know. I did a session yesterday. I don't know if it was any good.
I will say it's been some days are really good and some days,
The sun was spitting
rough,
out
man.
solar flares for a while that I could feel not in remote viewing, but just in general life. One day, my wife, Mimi, said, I'm so tired. I can't even. And I said, me too. And then I found the Schumann frequency was like,
Oh yeah, yeah. It's been rough, man.
I
Usually
was,
when it's rough is when I'll do these my little, my experimental stuff just to kind of get off of the big stuff and just, get quickie things to experiment on and keep it interesting for myself because it's
I
so
was thinking of
heavy
getting a
right now.
Schumann resonance generator. You can
Well,
get
so
those for about $50.
yeah, I recently received one in the mail from
Jonathan.
somebody on our team,
Oh.
and I plugged it in and used it for what we just debriefed. So now I don't want to, it's way too early to tell if it has any effect. So I'm gonna track it and test it in like maybe every fifth or sixth target. I'll shut it off and see if I'm seeing some like dip in quality of data.
One of those things may not be around in 2020. Edward's data was supposedly good. And when Edward gave the data, I even questioned it in the debrief. You'll see it when it comes out next week. I said, that can't be what that's going to exist. That's going to. But Edward said, and we're not going to give it away here. You got to watch the thing. You got to watch the full debrief. But Edward said, that my data says this ain't going to be here. And that was apparently corroborated. And a lot of our other data was too. So
Wow.
that was supposedly a good session that we all had. All of our data was good.
Wow.
So we'll see.
Interesting.
But specifically yours, Riordan. The one I said, no, he's full of shit. That can't say.
I was like so strong on that one, man.
Yeah, you were
like,
just like, oh, that's all I can say is I know my data. I know I'm right. And I was going, nah, come on.
I was like, I'm ready to fight for this session. God damn it.